Marvel Tokon is now at a better position than it has ever been, and that is because the developers just dropped an official message. And if you actually read it closely, this is a huge deal. We're talking assist changes, faster switching, link attack tuning, and systems that are being refined in the game. So the real question is Tokon quietly fixing its biggest problems? Let's break it down. So, producer Takeshi Yamanaka just released an official statement directly to our community, and the line that every fighting game fan should pay attention to is this one. We are currently refining the game design based on feedback from event demos and closed beta tests 1 and 2. Now, this is not PR stuff. In fighting game development, when artists say they are actively refining based on feedback, that means the systems are fully being tuned and the game is improving. This is a phase where the title either lock into greatness or double down on bad decisions. The way it looks right now, Tokon is moving in the correct, perfect right direction. Let's talk about what they actually confirmed, because these aren't random tweaks. They tell us exactly where this game is heading. First, the assist system, and this is the biggest one. Tokon was always designed to be team-focused, but the feedback from both betas was consistent. Assists felt rigid, felt generic, like calling in a tool instead of an actual character. They are now explicitly updating the assist system, and there are 3 specific changes here that completely change how the game plays. 1. You can now cancel attacks into rush assists. 2. Assists can now be called back-to-back. You can call multiple assists back-to-back. The entire team can now be on the screen at the same time applying pressure, similarly to what we've seen in Dragon Ball FighterZ. 3. Ground assist can now be called while airborne. And this one is massive. When you jump, your assist now performs their ground move, not an aerial version. In practice, you can jump to create overhead pressure while your assist keeps your opponent grounded. High-low mix-up, escape options, pressure your opponents cannot solve by blocking in one direction. And this is exactly how Marvel vs. Capcom worked, and it's one of the reasons that the game had an incredible offensive depth. Tokon is now implementing the same thing, faster character switching. One of the biggest complaints from both betas was how sluggish tags felt. Many situations locked you out of the tagging entirely, and even when you could, it was far from snappy. That's been fixed. Tagging now has reduced frames and animation time. The game is going to feel faster, more reactive, and more alive. Link attack adjustment. The concern from both betas was autopilot potential. Auto combos dealing too much damage relative to the execution they require. The fix, link attack damage, has been tuned down, and the effect is bigger than just numbers. It creates a skill gap. Again, players who lab real combo routes, who put in actual hours, they get rewarded for it now. Link attacks still exist for beginners, but they are just no longer overriding the depth of the game. Wall breaks and super skills. Wall breaks were one of the most divisive mechanics in the betas. The idea is interesting. Matches transition across multiple arenas in a stage, but they were happening too often and at the wrong time. Specifically, super skills were triggering wall break, so landing your most powerful move could take you out of the corner that you worked to create, reset all the momentum, and drop you in a new arena. The fix? Super skills will no longer trigger wall breaks, and characters now enter a full knockdown state after a wall break, giving you guaranteed setup time instead of a chaotic scramble. And Yamanaka also confirmed that they are tuning the overall frequency of the transition, a change that is not yet visible in the trailer. Wall breaks should now feel like a tool you control, not a random interruption. And here's another signal people are sleeping on. The new build will be playable at the ARC World Tour Finals in Seoul on March 20th. When ArcSys puts a build in front of the FGC at a major live event, they are saying with confidence, come test it, we are ready. Studios don't do this if the system still feels broken. You don't hand the controller to the most critical audience, and the fact that the build includes Magic, Wolverine, and Danger, 3 brand new characters, mean we are going to see these changes feel with a fresh roster addition on top of them. Seoul is going to tell us a lot. So, where does Tokon actually stand right now? Here's the honest take. The green flags are real. The devs are actively listening, proving it with specific and not vague promises. Distinct confirmed changes to restore character identity. Attack speed increased. Officially confirmed, the game is going to feel a lot faster. The question marks that remain. How deep will neutral actually be at launch? Will the assists feel balanced, or will one team composition dominate? And does the shared health bar system hold up long term in competitive play? Those are still open questions. We can't answer them from a trailer, but the direction is clearly positive. And at this stage of development, direction matters more than perfection. But Now I want to hear from you. Do these changes make you feel more confident in Tokon, or are you still skeptical? Which one matters the most to you? The assist overhaul, the wall break fix, the attack speed, or the changes we haven't even seen yet? Drop in the comments, let's actually talk about it. If you want more Tokon breakdown and fighting game content going forward, you already know what to do. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.